So in today's class, I am going to explain the topics JavaScript OOPS concept. Okay, JavaScript OOPS concept. I'm going to explain it. Okay, so mainly OOPS concept is advanced concept from the basic concept. Okay, OOPS means
Okay.
object oriented program. Object oriented program. Okay, so all program language main program like Java, Python or PHP, .NET, mainly they're using the soups concept only. So whatever till we are learning all the basics like data types, strings, functions, loops, these are basics. This is a OOPS concept, this separate OOPS concept, advanced topics. OOPS comes is why OOPS concept. If you want to maintain, if you want to make any application systematically, okay, if you want to make any some systematic pattern under usable purpose, so then we use this OOPS concept. Okay, either in
Okay.
the React or in Angular also they're using the mostly OOPS concept only. Okay,
Okay.
but JavaScript is not a full-fledged OOPS programming language, but Java is a full-fledged programming language. There's so many concepts and topics are there. JavaScript is not the full-fledged the I mean object-oriented language. Okay, it's a limited
Okay.
version. Limited topics are in the JavaScript. So in advance from the ES6 and TypeScript, mostly in Angular, React, mostly they are using the OOPS concept. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
so today I explain the what are the most OOPS concept and how can we use. I will explain you. Okay, so
Okay.
OOPS coming to the OOPS concept. Okay, the first one is the class and objects. Okay, first concept is the class and object. So what is the class and what is the object? So if we learn the OOPS concept very understanding, okay, if you know how to create the classes, how to create the object, what is the class, what is the object, okay, we can and you can, if you know the knowledge and also practice. So for example, if you want to create an application, so if, for example, if you want to create an application, you can do that application with the normal JavaScript also. At the same, you can do with the OOPS concept also. Uh,
Okay.
so both you need to understand. So we need to understand with the OOPS concept how we can do very much better. Okay, we can do
Okay.
basically what the OOPS concept. We can systematically and reusably we can use that one. Okay. Now I'm going to explain the first topic, class and object. So what is the class? What is the object? So now every industry this object, this is the OOPS concept is in every industry they're using mainly the class and object. So what is the class, what is the object? Okay,
Okay.
class is the blueprint of the object, it's a template of the object. Okay, class is the blueprint of the object. What does that mean? What is the blueprint? What is template of the object? Generally what is called object? Generally what is means object?
Object is like set of like a key and value.
No, no,
We do have a set of statement.
forget about the programming. Generally what is
Okay.
the object?
In general, object is like anything.
Yeah, anything, like any car,
Yeah.
any cycle,
Anything.
anything.
Yeah.
Okay, any car, any cycle, anything. Okay, now comes to the car. Car is an object. Less car or cycle. Okay, car is the object. Okay, so
Okay.
car is the object, but but we have object is same class. Object is the car, but we have the different types of the cars. Audi car, Benz car. Huh?
Mm.
There's so many cars are there. Cars are there. Tesla cars. So many cars are there. Car is same. Object is same. Object is different type, but different object different types, right? Okay,
Right.
but all the car, all maintaining the same. Car is the four wheels. Car has the steamer. Car has the brakes. Okay, all cars are the same. So these all cars have one blueprint. That is template.
Okay.
Just taking the template and modifying some little things, and we get a new car. For example,
Mm.
Tesla car. Tesla cars lives very long, and cars are small. If you take the bench car, wheels are very big, when car size also very big, right? So but the car is same, but they're just changing the some little things. Okay, so
Features
all,
like that.
yeah, all cars are maintaining the all cars developed based on the one template, right?
Right.
One template. This template is the class. So first they prepare the one class. Based on that class, they move doing some modification. Then some object will create. So objects are created from the class template. Okay, class is the blueprint of the object. Okay, blueprint of the
Okay.
object. If you go to any mechanical language, or if you aeronautical, or if you go to NASA, so what they will do first? They will do some blueprint. Okay, some design. Based on that, they will create the objects over the objects. For example, if you do mechanical engineering, he designed one car design. Based on car design, he did the different things. Okay. So first we need to create a blueprint. Okay. So class is the blueprint of the object. Class template. Okay. How to create the class? What is the, now I understand that class is the blueprint of the object. The objects are different from the class. Okay. Now in the same way, you can use the class and object concept in a programming language. Okay. Now I'm explaining the how to create the class, how to create the object. Okay. Okay. In a mechanical engineering, they create the cars. For example, in aeronautics, they create the aeroplanes. For example, in the clothing system, they create something like different industry, different using the different class and object concept. That when why in programming they use the class and object concept. Okay. In programming, why they are using the class and object concept. Simple. We set of functions, one set of work is there. For example, if you want to create the one college website, okay. So all based on the one college website, we can use this college website. You can want to sell that college application different colleges. Okay. So for that one, first you need to create one college class. Okay, in that class different functionalities are there, different properties are there, and you want to sell the college application to other college, you just change the class name and the properties name and give. Okay, for example, uh, if you want to create one college application, so first what you will do for every college, what is the first thing is name, right? Name, address, and activities. Okay, this is the blueprint. Now I'm going to some college, some let's say SRS college. Okay, now again we don't create all the functionality. Already you have template. Just taking the template, changing the what is the name, what is the address, what is the activities. Object is ready. Now we go to other college. Again taking the class, just copy of the class and create the object. Okay. In this way, so in the programming, we create the one class name we can usable. Okay, you create the class in JavaScript. What will do? For example, I want to create one person class. Okay, other college class. Okay, let's create the class. Create the class with the class name. Okay, to create the class in JavaScript, sorry, we need to create the class keyword. Define class keyword. What is the class name we want to give? Either college or card, anything. For example, I want to give the college. Okay,
College.
or college. This is the class. Okay, this is the college. This is the college class. So this is where we create the class. So in the class main we have the constructor. Okay, what is the constructor? Constructor is like a basement of the class. Whatever you require to this class, you need to mention in that constructor.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. మధ్యలో మీ వాయిస్ ఏమి వినిపించలేదు స్ట్రక్ అయిపోయినట్టున్నారు.
Okay, class. So class is the, so I create a class object. I create a class with the name college. Okay.
ఓకే.
Okay. Now I'm going to every class has the one basement class starting of the class. Initially starting of the class. This is the constructor. That is the constructor. Sorry. Constructor. Okay. Constructor is a function. Okay.
ఓకే.
So one thing I want to say, variables in the class calls are the properties. Okay, functions
Okay.
in the class are called the methods. Okay,
Okay.
functions in a class are called the methods. Variables in the
Okay.
class are called the properties. For example, if we want to do a college class, so what are the activities they are doing? There's some functionalities are there. Those are called methods. Okay. For example, car class. So car class have what? Car class have car will car. What are the car properties? Wheel, huh? And
Wheel,
brake,
steering,
steering. These are the properties. What are the
yeah,
functionalities? Driving the car, driving,
driving car,
driving. So these
gear
are braking,
shifting.
gearing. These are the functionalities. These are called the
Mm-hmm.
methods. In the same way, like actually, if we think in the like in the universe, God is a creator. God created one person class. Every person has the properties like eyes, nose, ears, all the parts of the human body as a property he created. And functionalities, talking, walking, eating, these are all the functionalities.
Okay.
Okay, so every person, these are the common. So if you read on blueprint, from done blueprint, different minds are created in this way. Okay, come to point. Now, so I told right, functions in the class is the constructor. Functions in the class are called the methods. Variables in the class are called the properties. Okay,
Properties.
the first class, I mean, for the first method in the class is called the constructor. Okay, the first method in a class is the constructor. Why constructor method? The constructor method is initializing the class. Okay, what are the
Okay.
required things for the class? We are defining the constructor method. Okay,
Okay.
for example, we have the college, we have the college name, college address, right? These are called the
Yeah.
properties. These are called the initial minimum required things for the class. Minimum
Mm-hmm.
required things. So what are the required things for a class? We are defining in the constructor. Okay, this is the
Okay.
first method. For example, if you want to name, so if you want to name of the class, we use the this dot name. Okay, let's say
Mm-hmm.
let's some example, SRS. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and this does address. Okay, let's say this is the Hyderabad. Okay,
Okay.
here name and address are properties of that class.
Okay.
Name and address are properties of that
Properties.
class. So these are the properties. That means variables. In this way, we can define the variables in the class. We can write inside the outside before the constructor also. I will explain those things later. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Now. Okay. Now I am creating the method. Okay. Let's say I want to college name. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I want to college activities. Okay. Let's say get activities. This is a function. Okay.
Okay.
This is called method, right? Method. So what
Yeah.
I told the function, the class is called the method. Here the
Method.
get activities is the method of the college class.
College.
Let's say it will printing the college log. This activities are like this college is, let's say this college name is, what is name, there we define, right? So use the string interpolator. You know this one, string interpolator, I
Yeah.
told you. Yeah,
Yeah, you told it
this that name.
to.
Yeah, and the activities are
Yeah.
like teaching, um, teaching administrator, something. Okay, sports.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, these are the activities. Let's say these are sports. So this college these are the activities. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
So I create the blueprint. I create the class. Now I want to create the object for the class. If you want to create the object for the class using the new operator, what is called
New operator.
new operator, using the new
Operator.
and the class name. What is the class name?
College.
College. Okay, this is give the one object. Let's say this college
One.
is one. Okay,
Okay.
let's see one. Here C1 is the object of the college class.
Call. Class.
This
Yeah.
is called initialization of the class. Initialization of the class. Okay, this is called initialization of the class. So using new operator, we initialize the class, then we create one object. Now we want to create another object where C2 equal to new college. C1 is C1 one object, C2 one object, C3, C4 we can create multiple objects. But common is the one class. Okay?
Class.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's say if I print the college name, C1 name, what will happen?
We will get SRS.
C1, see, when we
C1.
when we define the new initialization of the class, the first constructor will call. This will call.
Yeah. This will call. Yeah.
So whenever the constructor will call, when you're creating the initialization of the object, instance of the class. This is called instance. Instance of the class is the object. What is the object? Instance of a class is an object. We can create a multiple objects based on the multiple instance from single class. Okay.
Okay.
So while initially the instance, this is called initialization. Okay, instances. While creating the object, first method in the constructor is will call. For example, here, let's say here console log of calling. When it will call, when you're creating the object, first time creating the this thing creating the object, this here it will print here. When creating the object, it will go to constructor method and call this one. Okay.
Call.
So I create the C1 object. First it go to constructor method. Okay. And it's called calling, and it will assign the properties name, address. Now C1 has the name and address. Okay. What I print C1 dot name. C1 dot name is SRS. Okay, again
SRS.
C2. C2 all same calling, and the C2 assigns name address, same name address, same name will call. Let's see. See, calling SRS and see, 2 times calling SRS, because why? For example, if I do like this, what will be the output?
First one it calls like constructor C1 and it gets calling, and then after that the name is SRS.
Mm.
And after that again it calls constructor of the college, and then we'll get a console as calling, and then again SRS.
Yeah. So calling as a calling as a. Yeah. So in this way we can create same class. We can create multiple. This object have the action is our common properties, right?
Mm.
Common property. But the thing is, but our intention is we need to change the properties. We need to have different objects with different names, right?
Right.
So instead of the assigning the value directly in the constructor, we need to pass the values to the constructor method. Okay. Those values we need to assign. Let's say we can assign.
Address. Okay. But if in case we have a multiple instead of two, then
Yeah, whatever here you can do, you can create, or you can create an object like an object you can pass.
okay.
You can object, you can this is object. For example, you can this is the object like this you can pass.
Okay.
This is object. Okay.
By using spread operator, we are passing.
So these are the properties. See here for the college class we have the properties name and address. This name and address, this is a name, this dot name, this dot address. These values are coming from the constructor. See,
Constructor.
if the constructor method have some requires some property, some parameters, then while creating the object you need to pass those requirements. Okay,
Okay.
so whatever constructor have, you need to pass that one.
Okay.
Okay, this means dependence. This to create this class you need some dependence. For example, you want to create an object from the college class. Okay, but college class requires something. What required? Name and address.
Name
You
letter.
must provide the name address here. Let's say this is the VRS and address is the Tenali. Okay, so for now in second college too, here in the name is like Vignan. Okay, something name is some Guntur. Okay,
Okay.
so here college class, if you want to create the object from college class, it needs some dependencies. What dependencies you need? What are constructor required? Those are the dependencies. You must be
Okay.
inject them. You must be inject them. You must be need to give. Otherwise, what will happen? Okay, let's see. Let's see. We given right. What will happen now? See, this is the name. Where this name is Vignan, right?
Right.
So here we calling right. So here instead here so we don't require, but to understand that I require. Okay.
Hmm.
So if you see then, so for the
VRS
I
is
create the C1 object from the college class, C2 object from the college, same class. We so I have template.
different.
I have template. I using the template, but just change the properties. Name I change just name. So name changed. Different
Yeah.
object is came, but different same class, different shape. Okay. For example, cycle is the class. Okay. Class cycle template. I taken the class and taken the and taken the wheels like big size, big size.
Hmm.
Then is become the hero cycle. Hero of the
Okay.
cycle object from the cycle class. Okay.
Hmm.
So these so here you need to pass the to a class while creating the object. You need to pass whatever required things to that class. Okay.
Okay.
So
Uh-huh.
what are required to the class we can defining in the from the constructor method. What are in the constructor what the method what are you required to for the class is defined. We need to inject them. So if you
Okay.
created one class, you need to provide some dependence. So we need to
Okay.
inject them. These are called dependency injection. This dependency injection concept is comes under the Angular class also. Okay. In Angular,
Okay.
we create one service class. Okay, and in the we have the component class. In the component class constructor, we are injecting some
Hmm.
service class. That means if you want to use this component, you must be give the service. Okay.
Okay. Hmm. Okay.
So if you want, for example, if you want to divide, you are not giving anything here. What will happen? Let's see. Okay. What will happen? Let's see. See undefined. See undefined because you are not giving
And
anything, but you must be
okay.
given. Okay.
Hmm.
This is the class object. Okay.
Object.
Class and object, and here we have the method. How can you call class name? So object name dot property. At the same
Dot proper.
yeah. At the same, if you want to method object name dot. For example, I want to
Method.
call this method. Which method? Get activity.
Get activities.
So how can you call C1 dot?
C1 dot get activity.
Okay. See, we see for that C1 dot all the C1 we have the address name. These are properties.
Okay.
These are methods. This is C. If you see here for C1, what are the square type? This square type, those are the properties. See, address property. Huh? You understand, right? C1 that.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah.
If you move over here, it is the properties. If over let me show you. See, address is property. Get actor is method. Hmm?
Okay.
Name property, right?
Right. Yeah.
So C1 the get actor is. So what will do? It go to the this class and print
This
this college name is what your name you given VRS and
here
activity
is
sorry, this is
activity so all teaching class.
yeah, right. Vignan, this college name is VRS and okay. If you call
Uh,
the that method from the object other object, then
we'll get same like this college name is Vignan and
mm, but if we call this is the for this one this college is VRS and activity. For this one, this college is
this
Vignan.
college is Vignan. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
this is the this is called class construct and so the first class the construct is the first method. You cannot define the
Uh-huh.
at the end of the class. You can't define end of the class. You must be define
Uh-huh.
the first starting of the class. So whenever the
Okay.
constructor method will call, whenever you are creating the object, at that time the constructor method will call. But the other
Okay.
methods, whenever you require, then only it will call.
Okay.
Okay. This concept
Mhm.
class, I told you class, object, instance of the object, new operator, constructor, dependency injects. This topics I told. Okay.
Yeah.
Next topic.
Mm.
Okay. There is called encapsulation. Okay. Encapsulation. And also there is uh, concept is called the um, access modifiers. Okay.
Okay.
So I will tell you what is access modifier. For example, let's say here private. I know private public are there. I don't want private is not there. Okay. Let's say here x is equal to let's say organization. Okay. There is organization property org. Okay. Organization it is like autonomous like or IIT. Okay. Let's say IIT. Okay. I can use the IIT here in this method. Control
Okay.
log of arg, right? This dot arg.
Mhm.
So what will print if I run this one?
Here it will print.
Let me clear and let me run again. I run. Okay. What happened? Anything happen?
Nothing.
Because you now create the object. Okay. Now we're creating the object. Okay.
Mm.
Where c1 equal to new college. For college
College.
one for college what we for college what we need to give in
We need to give emphasis on the college name. I mean, like
mm,
college name,
college name Jimta and
address,
address Hyderabad. Okay.
our location. Yeah.
But we don't give in the arg because arg is inside the class. It's
All
not the
already
public.
in.
It's not the public. It's not coming from the outside. Whatever the
Yeah.
things values are coming from the outside, those are called the properties we define in the constructor. Okay,
Mm.
constructor.
Mm.
Okay, let's say run. Okay, we just define the college. Now I calling the this method. Okay,
Okay.
see, IITs came right. These are
Yeah.
but this arg property inside the class. It's not coming from the outside. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
this data we can use inside the any method of the class. For example, if I have other method like let's get organization, any other method get organization get org. Okay, here
Okay.
also you can use this dot org.
Okay.
But okay, let's see. Okay, now here also let's see. Okay, see on that get org. What will come?
We'll get first we'll get org name. After that, we'll be getting the college GD Hyderabad.
Mm.
Before that, college Hyderabad, we'll be getting this org plus this org is IIT.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, screen is seeing right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's say uh, here is the conjure. Here is the conjure. Okay.
Okay.
I'm running control now. Okay. Yeah, this college name is it. Okay. Okay. Now tell me
Mhm.
what will output.
Uh, we'll get c1.org, I mean, but not c1 dot name because we
We'll get
okay,
C1
the
that
C,
name.
we'll get also c1 dot name as well as GD and org as IIT.
Is it? Okay. Let me see.
Yes, GD
I'm creating
IIT.
conjure. Running. First one is GD, second one is IAD. Okay.
After that, we
But
are getting this org IIT.
okay. But sometimes we cannot get the outside the properties outside this class from outside from the outside.
Okay.
Something is the hash. I think. Let me check the hash. Let me try. Let me see. No, it's not correct. Okay. So generally, some properties we cannot define outside the class.
Okay.
Generally, in the other program languages like Java, we can mention what is private, public like that. If we mention private, that means this property we can use only inside the class. We cannot use outside the class. Okay.
Okay.
We can use the public. We can use the inside and outside also. Okay.
Mm.
Okay. So these are the encapsulation. Encapsulation means the data and the properties message inside enclosing in the class. This is called the encapsulation. Okay.
Encapsulation. Okay.
Encapsulation.
Okay.
Okay. Now I'm going to explain. So till now what I told you. Class is object.
Classes and objects.
Plot. Okay.
And classes we
Now I'll tell the inheritance prototype. I'll tell the inheritance and polymorphism. What is inheritance? So if you have the any inheritance name, what is the meaning of the inheritance?
um,
You hear the word inheritance?
inheritance in normal word it's like a
Hmm.
or in a programming language. I mean in a normal
Now,
word it's a hereditary like
heritage means? You hear the heritage milk?
Yeah, not about the heritage.
Yeah, what is the heritage meaning?
It's like it inherits the properties and behavior of the class
Inherit.
actually.
I am asking
Inheritance.
normal, not programming.
Normal, I can say like if my father has some properties
Yeah,
that I
so
can,
this is called Telugu like a WhatsApp. Okay, whatever our
yeah,
parents have, it's like a parent-child relations.
yeah.
In the same way, inheritance concept in the class is like parent class, child class. Okay,
Yeah.
let's take one class A. I create a class A. Okay, this class A and constructor. Okay, this class is the name. Okay, let's say is the name. Okay, or yeah, this name is the, otherwise give the name Gopal. Okay,
Okay.
and constructor. Okay, let's they get hobbies. Okay,
Okay.
let's say person. Okay, like a person one. Okay, that's a person one class, not the okay person class. Okay,
Mm.
okay, let's say A only. Okay, sorry, confusing. A only name. We have the name, and we have the get hobbies method. Okay,
Okay.
uh, like control log of hobbies like analyzing. Okay,
Mm.
these hobbies like okay hobbies are like playing cricket. Okay, now
Okay.
I'm creating the one child class from the parent class A. Let's say class B. I'm creating another class B class. It is a
Mm-hmm.
child class of the A. How can you create, right? Using the keyword extends. Called
Okay.
extends A.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
That means class B extends A. That means is the extending the A class. That means B
Okay.
is the child class of the A. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's say here this is the here there is the like color. Okay.
Mm.
Okay. Let's is the get name. Okay. Is control the this dot name. Here B class has the name property. What is the properties in the B class?
In a B class, we have only colors.
Color. But we are printing the
Yeah.
name property. This is in the B class,
No, it's in a class.
A class. So that means we are taking from the A class. From the parent we are inheriting. This is called inheritance. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Let's print now. Let's create one object from the A class. Okay. Let's create one object A1. Okay. From the class A. How to create class A? New
New
A.
class, I mean A of yeah,
I'm
and
creating.
console log
I'm creating the
where
A2 class from B
new
class. Okay.
B, yeah.
Now tell me what are the A1 object have the properties?
A1 object has the properties of only name.
A2
A2 has the properties of name, color.
name color.
Two.
Let's see. Control log of A1 dot name.
Okay.
Control log of A2 dot name. Okay, let's see what we'll do. So see
It will get both as Gopal.
both are good. Okay. Instead of the A name, what I will do to the constructor I'm passing name. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So here while defining the class, we need to give the name. Okay, like
Name.
the Gopal. This is the Raju. Okay, now
Now we'll get for a first console A1 not right Gopal and for second console we'll get as Raju.
Okay, let's see what will happen. Okay, let's see what will happen. Gopal, Raju, right?
Raju. Right.
Generally, we're not giving the any constructor in the B class.
Then we'll get A class name.
Constructor. We are getting the A class constructor. Okay. Generally, we
Mm.
don't have any we don't have any constructor in B class. Generally, whatever giving here go to B class constructor. Okay. But now it's going to
Mhm.
the A class constructor because A is a plan from the. Okay. Let's
Mhm.
say control log of A2 dot get activities, get hobbies. It will call in the A2. A2 is created from the B class. A2
Yeah.
object is created from the B class. In the B class, we have the get hobbies method.
Yeah, we'll get it because it also inheritance all the things,
So let's see.
properties.
Yeah, right.
Mm.
Now, for example, A1 dot get name. What will happen?
Even dot get name we'll get as Gopal.
Let's see. What happened? Error. Why?
Okay, it's not a function.
It's a function. Okay, spelling mistake. Okay, let me get this spelling mistake. Okay, sorry. Okay, now tell me what happened.
What type of even?
Okay, let's say let's try like this. I'm doing the A to the same function. Okay, before that one.
Why it is getting an error? Because we don't have a get name in function. I mean method in the A class, but we do have it in B class.
But get name also we get activities hobbies we don't have in B, but we are calling right.
Mhm. Yeah, because the A is extension. I mean B is. I mean A is extension of B. So it inherit parent-child inheritance,
That
but
means
child is
yeah, we can inherit the properties methods from
from
the
parent.
parent to child, but we cannot go to child to parent.
Yeah.
Okay, this is called the inheritance. We have multiple inheritance. We can go next one means like for example class C extension B. That means C is the child of B, B is child of A. Okay, let's see. Let's check. Um, here it is the size. Okay, size AB. Okay, the size AB is XYZ. Okay.
Okay.
Now let tell me. Now I'm creating the class from the C object directly this time.
Okay.
Okay. Now tell me what is the output of control log of A3 dot get name.
It to dot get name is
A3
Manu.
okay A3 okay Manu.
It's also Manu. Yeah.
Okay, for example get hobbies. Then
Get hobbies. We'll get as whatever hobbies are there for parent child. I
yeah,
mean
because
parent.
even C is direct child of A. It is the C of the B, B of the A. Okay,
Yeah.
even child that is nested child, but you can accept any grandparent properties also. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
grandparent properties methods also you can access when a child. This is called the inheritance concept. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
let me explain the concept. Is called polymorphism. Okay, or this is called polymorphism.
Mhm.
Okay, we have three child classes, right?
Right.
Okay. See here, let's say C is also extended from A. No, see,
Mhm.
C and B are siblings, not for the parent and child. Siblings
Mhm.
of the A, and the A means B and C both are the child of the A
Yeah.
class, A class, right? Okay.
Right.
Le, hmm?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's say here get um, get direction. Okay, there is a function called get direction. Okay, it's
Mm-hmm.
printing the console log of up. Okay, same method we calling the B class, child class.
Okay.
Same method, but this gives the down.
Okay.
Same method we calling the
In the C class.
this is called the right. Okay. Now I create the two objects, three objects. One is the directly from A. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
OB1 from the new A. I'm not giving any name as of now. Bah. I'm not okay. I'm not giving the name A1, OB1. Okay.
Okay.
Now same. Now another object directly from the B class. Let's say it's the OB2 directly from the B. Okay. Same other method directly from the C class. Okay.
Okay.
Here three different objects. Sorry, three different objects created from the three different classes. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let's
Okay.
say now I'm calling the OB1 dot. So OB1 dot OB1 dot get direction. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What will output?
We'll get up, right, and down. Okay.
How?
Yeah.
Up, down, right. You see,
Right. Yeah.
same method, but different outputs.
Right.
Okay. Uh, get direction is the same method, right?
Mm-hmm.
But different
Right.
outputs. Different times,
Mm-hmm.
it behave same function, same method. It behave different types. Okay. That means if
Mm-hmm.
this is called a polymorphism. Only like in the universe, how can you say God, Vishnu? Vishnu has the like a different types of the shapes like
Mm-hmm.
Krishna,
Yeah.
Rama, like that. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
same but
Mm-hmm.
different polymorphism, different, same different
Okay.
outputs.
Okay.
So same God, Vishnu is sometimes behave as a Krishna. Vishnu sometimes behaves as the Rama, right? In the same
Right.
way,
Yeah.
in the same way, here get direction sometimes behave as up, sometimes they behave the right. Same
Okay.
same object, same method, different shapes, like different what is called rupas, what is called different behaviors. Okay, different
Mm-hmm.
regions. Okay, this is called a polymorphism. Okay,
Okay.
okay. So I told inheritance and class object.
Class objects and polymorphism.
Okay. Prototype. I will
And then
prototype.
encapsulation also you have said it.
Yeah, encapsulation I told, right. Polymorphism.
Yeah.
There is other concepts called abstract. Generally, abstract concept is not there in the JavaScript
Okay.
directly. We abstract and interface. I will tell you what are those. Generally, I will explain you. Okay, abstract and interface are okay. How can you tell you, right? Abstract have the one class. Abstract is one class. From that class, we can define other classes. Other classes. Okay,
Okay.
but in the
Okay.
abstract class, we have some predefined methods. Let's say class A. Class is let's say it's abstract. You can use the abstract keyword, but in the abstract keyword, but is in the JavaScript is not there. Just I'm telling abstract keyword.
Okay.
Okay. So in the abstract class A, we have the get hobbies method one defined. One method is not defined. Just name only, not defined. Just name
Okay.
only. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
some methods
Okay.
define, some define. In the in the abstract classes which are using the this class A, those child
Mm-hmm.
classes, they can define the get direction. So for example, get direction method here it's not defined, but they can define in the child classes. Okay,
Okay.
some methods is not defined here. We can directly use them.
Oh, okay. It's like a basic structure we'll be creating in the abstract class, and then we are
Yeah,
using wherever we.
basic structure, some basic structure, basic properties.
Okay.
We can basic structure, basic properties. In the basics the methods we can some methods are already defined, some methods only names only.
Okay.
For example, get hub is already defined with directly use. Get the just name we can define. Okay,
Yeah.
this is the object.
Mm-hmm.
This is the abstract.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Interface, what is interface is, if we define a class using from the, if we implement a class from the, for example, interface, let's say it's the interface. I don't know in JavaScript as the interface, and interface is not there. Interface here. Okay, interface also not there. This is interface. In the interface, if you implement a class from the interface, in the interface class, they just giving the names only structure, not giving the any defined methods. Okay.
Okay.
See, so if you implement any other class using this class, this interface class, okay, you must
Mm-hmm.
to have the name. You must to define these methods. Here definition here is not defined. Get the hobbies, get direction is not defined. Okay. Now you are
Okay.
implementing the class B implements A, interface A. That means you must give the value of name. You must define get hobbies. You define get direction. No other
Get
methods.
that.
No other methods.
Okay.
No other properties.
Okay.
For example, if you define this other class with the same, you are implementing the other class, other class say with using the same A. Okay.
Okay.
C class also must only have the these two methods. It
These three
has the
methods and
definition.
only
But the thing is,
definitions.
I will tell you, implements. It is in Java and PHP concept. It's not in the JavaScript, but I'm telling you, implement. Okay. Let's say, so as per what I told, let's say these are not used.
Construct.
So
Mm-hmm.
class A has the only structure methods, not defined methods.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever
Okay.
implement from the A class, you must define. So you define the get
Yeah.
direction. Get name we don't define because there is not get name.
It's not there in the interface.
It is not an interface. So it not work out. Must define a get hobbies and get directions only. These
Okay.
two only you can define here.
Okay.
Understand?
Yeah.
So get name hobbies get names. Here just structural no definition inside, but here you define. Okay. Now
Mm-hmm.
now you implement C from the same class A. You also must define all those two, not other methods, those two.
Wherever we are using interface, we need to.
But but there is
We
no
use the same.
there is no need the same definition. For example, here console log this name. Here you can do something console log of something good. Here right. You understand right?
Yeah.
Both classes must be implement the A classes, so they must be define the get habits, get the direction. Fine. But the definition inside the definition is different. That is okay.
No, only the structure should be using the same thing, but inside the data can be manipulated
Yeah.
inside the same structure
So what is the difference between the
by
abstract and interface? Abstract class have some structural methods and also predefined methods. But interface has the only structural method. Whatever
predefined methods.
classes
Yeah.
we implement from the interface class must be implement those only, no others. Okay, this is the interface. Actually, this interface and abstract class we can using in the other program language. Okay, not in JavaScript. Okay.
Okay.
So I think almost at then. One last thing is static methods. Okay, static methods means okay. Let me.
Hello.
Are you reading? Hello.
Okay.
Hello.
Okay.
Hello. 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 మళ్ళీ చేయమను.
Hello. Yeah. Your voice is breaking actually.
మళ్ళీ చేయమను.
Hello.
మళ్ళీ చేయమను.
Hello.